Danisha back with another fantastic video. I know she was gonna do it. So today we are here, y'all, with the first segment of the relationship debate. We're gonna get started with the introductions, and we're gonna start on one of these sides. Crystal P.
Gallman.
Well, hey, I'm Gallman. I'm single, yeah.
You from Columbia? You got
South Carolina, 24.
Go, bro.
What's up, y'all? I ain't that drunk. What's up, y'all? I'm Naeem, 25. Relationship status is pending. Dating exclusively.
I like that one.
Hey, I'm Danisha, 25. Taken.
Faking.
I
She said
said
faking.
taken.
Hey,
Stop
bro.
playing.
She said faking.
I said taken.
You need to call her now.
All right, keep going.
Nico, 24 years old, single for L,
For life.
for life. That's how I rock.
All right.
Get at me.
Butch, and I'm single.
Wash, exclusive.
All right, the first question is, who cares more, men or women? Brandon.
Damn, you gonna start with me? All right, so I'm kind of leaning towards. I got 3 minutes.
No, you got 30
30
seconds.
Oh,
Go.
30 seconds. So I'm leaning towards the middle. I feel like it really depends. It's kind of situational, but like a lot of times, like in like pursuing, I feel like the man has to do a lot of the heavy lifting. So a lot of times, like the men, I guess you could say they care more in that situation because they the ones always pursuing, like in the beginning. That's true. You can't lie. I saw the face you made. You can't lie.
All right, Butch.
All right.
I feel like women, because women really go out their way sometimes for a nigga to show that they love men, care about men, and they do a lot of extra stuff sometimes. And women just crazy. Like, women do some crazy things. Show that they can.
I say women because, you know, women care more because, you know, like, shit, what was I about to say? Come back to me. Come back to me, bro. Come back. Denisha threw me off.
But you want to sit by.
You got 15 seconds, Butchie.
Now go ahead. Come back. Come back to me.
You the one that want to prepare.
Alright.
It's my turn.
Go ahead, Denisha.
I feel like
I'm ready.
Denisha, go ahead.
I feel like women care more when the relationship starts, and then when women get into their little phase where they just like tapped out, that's when men start to care more. When it's too late, basically. You can start.
Yeah, that's valid. Me personally, I think it's just circumstantial because there's so many dynamics that go into a relationship. So it all depends on what you're talking about when you're saying who cares more. Like he said, he brought up something earlier, like pursuing, and then she's bringing up when it's too late. Now men care. I think it's just circumstantial and depends on what you're talking about and perspective, as in what it deals with in that relationship you're talking about. So that's what I personally think.
Personally, I feel like it depends. Men and women. I feel like it depends on the situation. Because I feel like a relationship is 100.
Yeah, I agree.
Everybody should be, you know, putting in the same effort. So if y'all both care, it's gonna work. So I feel like it's both need to care. I'm not gonna say one gender cares more than the other. You know. Yeah.
I agree with you on that.
Go ahead, Nico.
Now I'm gonna say I say women because like most men are like if they get their heart broken one time, they're like afraid of commitment, and when they're afraid of commitment, it's like kind of like they're nonchalant, kind of like for the rest of their life, kind of. And I just feel like, you know, most women, that's what I feel.
Okay.
First, I'm gonna piggyback off what you said. You said men do the heavy lifting in the relationship or whatever. In the beginning, I disagree with that because I feel like women put more in the beginning than men do.
What?
fuck?
Can you
All right.
elaborate?
Yeah, you gotta elaborate.
You gotta elaborate on that. In which way? In what
Yeah,
way?
how do women put in more than men do?
Just in general, like when you start talking to a person, I feel like the women always have more energy, have more. Yes, it's like they feel the relationship more. Men, it's like, well, I gotta see what she like first. Like I'm not gonna just let my guard down with her. Women go into it like, okay, I'm gonna give him a chance. He ain't done nothing, but y'all so guarded. It's like,
Good job in her.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna disagree with that idea.
and then you said depends on the situation. I feel like it depends on the person more than the situation.
Depends on if they ready.
Just the person as a whole, like what they've been through, how mature, immature they are.
Yeah.
Yeah,
If they're ready for the relationship.
yeah.
Because it's all depends on like where y'all at in your phases of y'all life. Like some people may not be ready for commitment at a certain point. You know what I mean? And like it's not the fact that y'all not compatible. It's just y'all at different points in your lives. Sometimes that's what it comes down to. Sometimes.
I think the real disagreements is just gonna come in is gonna be because like women, like when he say men doing the heavy lifting and the pursuing, he's talking from his perspective as a man and how when men invest in relationships, a lot of their investment into a relationship is their financial ability, because a lot of times that's tied to masculinity.
Yep.
Like a lot of men, they like financial ability and like stability is directly tied to masculinity for a lot of men, for a majority of men.
All right,
You know
we're
what
gonna
I'm
have to wrap that question up.
Yeah, that's it.
All right.
I had some more for that. You gotta let me finish it up.
All right, go ahead. You got 30
Let me finish it
seconds.
up. Because then she's saying that she feel like women care more or do more in the beginning. But that's just because from a woman's perspective, her heaviest investment into a relationship is her emotions. And if you're not reciprocating her emotions, then she's not getting a return on her investment. You know what I'm saying? And if she's not reciprocating what ties to your masculinity, then you're not getting a return on your investment. You know what I'm saying? And that's where the disconnect come in at. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's the real
Preach, brother.
that's the real beat. That's the disconnect.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
They might invest
When a
more
woman is investing emotionally,
Mhm.
you're supposed to return the emotional investment
Yeah.
to match her femininity. And then when you're investing
Financially.
financially into a relationship, she's
You
supposed to invest financially to match your masculinity.
Yep.
And that's how you make a balanced
Damn,
equal
bro.
relationship.
That was,
All right, that was good. Thank you, Tinsley. Nico,
Yeah, I thought
I'm
you
in
was-
sorry, Naeem. All right, second
That's your
question.
boy Naeem.
Do men only care when they feel appreciated? Naeem.
Who?
Naeem.
Yes, yes. I ain't gonna say all men, but I want to feel appreciated. I don't want to feel like a woman is just using me for what I can do for her or what I can bring to her life. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm bringing value to a woman's life, I want to feel that she appreciates that value, and I want her to return value to my life also, in ways that connect to a woman. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's as a man, it's for me to understand that. You know what I'm saying? And see the value she bringing as a woman. That's why certain men and real men understand women. But I gotta understand that.
Gotcha. Nico.
I can kind of piggyback off of what he said. I kind of feel like most men need to be appreciated. You know, because you don't want to feel used. You know, most guys have been in that situation where they feel used and you know, I can go all out for you, but I want the same in return. You know, so you know, just keep it short and simple. I just don't. No man want to ever feel used. You know, we just keep it at that.
Okay, Brandon.
So I tweeted something or I put something on my story a long time ago. It was like a year ago. I said I view relationships as an investment, and when you invest in something, you're expecting a return. So I don't care if it's whether you're friends or whether it's like females. Like I always, when I go into a relationship, I don't expect it to be one-sided. So financially, if I'm giving my financials to somebody, I expect that. And then along with my emotions, if I'm giving my emotion, I expect that as well. And that's just where I stand on that.
All right, Bunch.
Wait, repeat the question one more time.
Do men only care when they feel appreciated?
I feel like even sometimes when men are appreciated, they still do shit to show that they don't care. And then in some instances, some men will show that they care. Like, I've dealt with a lot of different type of people. Even though I'm young, I have dealt with a lot of different type of people. And like, in some of my relationships, like, I showed that I care. I did everything that I could, but they still show me that
You been hurt before?
they just fuck me. Like, fuck you.
You been hurt before?
Yeah.
You gotta
Denisha,
keep it cool.
What was the question?
do men only care when they feel appreciated?
Yes. I feel like if they don't feel appreciated or if they not getting shown the attention that they want, they don't care. Whether it's one-sided, two-sided. Like, I feel like, again, it depends on the person. But at the same time, men just men. Simple as I can put it.
That's kind of valid.
All right, ma'am, go ahead.
Wow.
You gotta look.
I mean, I feel like everybody has good answers, and I can like go along with like what everybody is saying. On one end, a man wants to feel appreciated, but dealing with the wrong person, you can show that you know, are giving him what he needs, but you know, you're just not there, you know, mature-wise. So.
I feel that. Tell me who I have to
Shut
be
up. Alright.
to get some reciprocity.
All right, y'all want to talk about this one?
Cut that part out.
All right,
You
go ahead.
know, and I don't even think it's about feeling appreciated. Like with men, like a lot of times, like how I said in the beginning, like normally we the ones doing the heavy lifting, like trying to take them on dates, being like the providers financially, like, and most times, like females nowadays, especially in this generation, they expect us, you know what I'm saying, to pay for everything and do everything that has to do with the relationship financially. And that's how we secure the females.
That's the
Or that's what they expect.
No,
Yeah.
everybody don't.
I feel like
And that's not every female.
I feel
And I'm not
like
speaking for
yeah,
everybody.
don't, cause I.
But it's a lot of females that
that's
have
what
that
you.
mentality.
No,
Most.
that's what you're
But
attached to. I feel like that's what you're attached to.
That's not what he attached to.
That's what you're attached to.
What he's
It's
been
not-
through. It's not about.
It's not what I attach. It's not what I'm
It's what
attached
he's
to.
been
Because
through.
if I go and motherfuckers know I'm quick to cut motherfuckers off. So if I go into a relationship and I feel like a person doesn't expect it to be 50-50, or they expect me to do it's like 80-20 and I got to do most of the heavy lifting, then I don't want to be with that person because I'm trying to build a team.
I feel like they go both ways though, because I've talked to dudes and I've invested, like, y'all saying men are pretty much like, that's how they show they care, but I've been in situations where a guy tell me like, yeah, I really like you, this, that, and the third, but I've put in more money into the relationship.
I got a
It's
question.
case by case, but
That's right.
if you want to think about it from a statistics standpoint, I guarantee you if we run the numbers, men spend more in relationships, especially in the beginning, than women do.
So I see that financial, you know, is coming up. Why do y'all feel like y'all have to provide? What if you meet a woman who has her own?
That's innate.
It's-
That's just
it's-
innate. That's just the
it's
nature of a
innate
man. Like men want to
Yeah.
provide. Men want to do as much as they can for a woman that they love. That's not something that you can cut off.
And it's
But
not-
what,
Hey,
but what if
it
she's
don't even-
financially there and she's
Then-
not?
then she's a
not
blessing.
requesting that from
Then
you.
she's
What
a
else are
blessing
you gonna
because it's
offer
rare.
next? You know what I mean?
Your wisdom,
And
your
that's
knowledge, your guidance.
Okay, so
and
I
that's,
feel like
and that's
that
why I
should
say
be.
it's 50-50. Like if women are taking on the financial burden of the relationship, then the man has to handle like some of the other stuff that normally, like when you talk about gender roles, the women is supposed to handle. So the man has to take on some of those responsibilities that normally, you know what I'm saying, in gender roles the women are supposed to take care of. Like say taking care of the cooking, you know what I'm saying, cleaning.
That shit's over. That shit's over.
Damn.
Damn, I got some.
I feel like that.
I'm sorry.
Dang,
It should-
I
it should be-
I didn't even get to talk that round.
It should be.
That's cool though. That's
It should
cool.
be.
What's
it
the
should
next
be-
one?
It should be.
Yeah,
It should be
this one,
100,
she can cut it
100.
out.
Right.
Yeah, I'm not doing
Her investment into the relationship, like I said earlier, her initial investment into the relationship is her emotional investment. That's her 50%. Her next 50% is matching your investment to match your masculinity and what your
I'm gonna tell you the
investment
truth
is.
though.
Then your 50 is your financial investment, and then your last 50, right, to make it 100, is matching her emotional investment.
So if it's flipped, then you still have to match their financial.
You-
You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes,
I mean,
sometimes you come into
you're a grown man. We grown men. We should be able to match that. Like
yeah,
if a woman is.
what I'm saying is sometimes you will come into situations where the woman is more advanced than you.
That's fine.
Sometimes that happens.
That's fine. That's a new day.
But you gotta, like you said, you gotta match your energy. So if we are normally like if we taking on the financial responsibilities, then you said and they're taking on the emotional responsibilities, like we have to match that. So say it's flipped, and you come into a relationship where the woman is financially taking on more of the burden, then and you taking on, I guess.
You can contribute something though.
Oh well,
Like
what I'm saying is you like you should always aim to, you know what I'm saying, like match that energy.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm trying to say? So if she's taking on a financial responsibility, I feel like you should be trying to aim, like she should be in your encourager. You know what I mean? To get
Alright.
to that level that you know what
I
I'm
agree
saying?
with that.
You know what I
Okay.
mean?
Yeah.
All right, thank you.
That's a good one. We're gonna have to spin the block on that one.
All right, now, do women only care when they feel appreciated?
Tune in next Thursday for part 2. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you have any questions, feedback, feel free to drop it in the comment section. And give this video a thumbs up